Hey y'all, it's Lisa from Our Gray House, and you know, I'm your go-to gal for all things watercolor painting and DIY crafting, and I wanted to share with y'all today some last-minute Amazon Prime deals that I found that are mostly art related. There's a couple that are not art related, but I wanted to toss them in because they were a good deal. But yeah, it's last minute because it ends today, July 11th. I know. I thought I was gonna do a video earlier, and I thought no, and I thought yeah, because maybe it'll help somebody. So don't buy if you weren't planning on buying. I don't want you to overspend. I don't want you to spend more than you got or anything like that. But if you were looking for some art supplies or some other little things that I've tossed in, maybe this will help you. We've switched to official deal finding mode because I put my glasses on. Also because I can't see. Okay, so let's get started. Y'all, some of these deals may not be like super great, awesome deals, but this is only 10% off. This is a watercolor 10 palette paint case, but it's the lowest price it's been in 30 days. And it comes with 40 paint pans and the magnetic strip to put on the bottom. This Meeden paint palette comes with 48 half pans. It does not come with the metal stuff, but it does come with the two little flaps that are great for using as mixing wells. And it's 20% off. I use Sakura pens to detail my paintings. I love to add pen detail. This little set is 25% off, and this set here is 15% off, and you get a variety of nib sizes. I love using a practice book to practice my watercolor, and this Strathmore is a soft cover watercolor journal, and it's 50% off. How adorable is this Fun to Pocket watercolor set? Now, I don't have this exact one, but I have one very similar. I don't have the little carrying case, so I kind of want it because it's got the little carrying case, and it's 30% off. Christy Rice has a set of 3 travel watercolor brushes, and it comes in this like soft felt cover case. They are perfect for traveling, and they're 35% off. And she has another set, and she's calling these travel watercolor brushes, but they don't break down like into each other like the other ones do. These are just like regular handles, but they're 25% off. Prismacolor has some color pencils on sale. This particular deal is 45% off, and this one is 21% off. And yeah, it's $109. So I don't know, maybe go for the one that's 24. This Maliang watercolor set, 52 colors, and it's very similar to the one that I use on the everyday. And if you'll notice in the bottom right corner, they have gold and silver like glitter paint. It's very pretty, and it's 20% off. This Famui watercolor travel brush set is 20% off, and it's very similar to the one that I just used in a recent video. And I love that set. It's great for travel. One of my favorite watercolor books is Watercolor With Me in the Forest by Dana Fox. And the thing I like about it is it comes with the sketches on watercolor paper in the book. So you can just like paint in the book. It's really cool. And it's 26% off. Learn to Watercolor by Lacey Walker is 15% off, and it is also the same concept. It has a watercolor paper, and it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to paint. It's really cool. Another favorite of mine is 50% off, and it's 15-minute watercolor masterpieces. And it's by Anna, and I'm gonna mess up her name, but it's like Koliatic, I think is how you pronounce her name. Anyways, she does step-by-step instructions too, and I love it. But you cannot watercolor paint in this book, but you can watercolor paint on your paper. These card sleeves may not seem like a watercolor thing, but they are. I'm gonna be using them for my ACEOs and my ATCs, and that's just artist trading cards, and I'm gonna be putting them in there to protect them, and they're 15% off. I get a lot of questions about what kind of tape I use when I'm doing my watercolor painting, and I use this 4-pack of artist tape, and it's 20% off today. I use my heat tool quite a bit in watercolor painting and in crafting, and this one is the one that I have. It has an extra long cord. I think it's like 5-foot cord, and it's 17% off. I love this monster mat. It is an extra large silicone mat, and it's 25% off. Lots of crafters, including myself, love the Surebonder mini hot glue gun, and it's 20% off. If you watched my videos, you know I love using this little mini heat press from HTV Ront, and it is 15% off. Jute twine is another favorite of mine. And this one is this is the one I use, and it's 34% off. If you have a cutting machine, you need these like cutting mats. HTV Ront has light grip cutting mats, and they're 15% off, and this is the kind that I use when I make my stickers. I use this in my watercoloring crafting business, and these labels from Avery are 40% off. To film my videos and get some of my overhead shots, I do use this little overhead video phone holder, and it's 20% off. All right, we've completely strayed from the watercolor and crafting, but Levi jeans are 62% off, and that's a really good deal. My husband has a hard to find size, so yeah, this was a really good deal. I use this Revlon blow dryer thing, styling brush, on the regular, and it's 60% off. My keyboard spacebar, the spacebar on my keyboard messed up, and so I had to buy a new one, so I bought this Bluetooth one, and I'm loving it, and it's 20% off. And last but not least, I literally just bought this 3-tier rolling cart, and it fits perfectly under my desk in my studio, and I bought it in black, and it's 23% off. All right, y'all, that's it for the last minute deals. And when I say last minute, some of these deals are supposed to not be on sale after today, because Prime Deals days are over today. It ends today. Some of these were just on sale, and so I included them in the deal. And so if you take advantage of any of them, great, I'm happy for you. But don't forget, if you want to follow me on social media, my handle is OurGrayHouse, but just don't follow me in real life though, because that's creepy. Bye.